Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Train Sim Classic, and today we are taking out this very nice Armstrong Powerhouse Class 37. This is 37427 and it is in EWS livery. Very nice sort of livery, very nice loco. And we are doing the scenario 6D71 Linkswood to Mossend Down Yard. So we will jump into the cab and get the scenario on the go, but before we do I just want to say, if you are enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos. Alright, let's jump in and get going. So here we are inside the loco, and there's the description. We are doing 6D71. We're just waiting for this light. I'll just read some of this. Set up the NRN radio. Your area is 068. Okay, so let's actually get some lights on in here. Headlight we'll have on. What else do we need for now? I think that's about it for now. Turn this on and we can, I think it's this button that we press. No, 06068. I think that's set up now. Yeah, I think that's all we need to do really. We do need to turn this on, however. Cool. The key is back here. Put that to forward. And we can just wait for now. Quite a rake of wagons. I can't remember what these are. Okay, we are underway, and I had to wait there for quite a long time, but we are actually underway now. And it is a very, very beautiful day. We'll get the window down for some ambient sound. And I absolutely adore the 37. It is like that era of loco that you just never ever see. It's sort of a little bit older, but also was, you know, it's lasted right until today. They still use 37s today. But it's just that it's sort of that like first diesel era, even though it's like sort of not first diesel, but it's just sort of that era of you know, loco, the look of it and stuff. And I just think, oh, yeah, with these windows as well, they just look really cool. And the AP 37 is phenomenal. There's a lot of features in it that are behind the scenes, so that you'll like never ever see. Let's get those turned on. I think I have to. Can't remember. Yeah, there's a lot of features in the AP37 that you'll like sort of that you sort of like never ever really think, oh, that's a really cool feature, because it's sort of, it's in the background, like wheel slip and the clag factor and stuff, but it's nice and it's all there in the AP37. They've done it proud, and I really hope that AP eventually do a 47, because I absolutely love the 47 as well. But I really hope that AP do a really good 47, and they do it justice. So that might be on the cards in the future, but for right now, this is like one of the most, like this and the 66, I think I'd say is the best freight locomotives, like in my opinion, on the game. The AP66 is phenomenal, and this is also phenomenal. The sounds as well, like the horn. So good, so good. But yeah, this is quite a long scenario. It's about a 50-minute scenario, I think. Going into 60 minutes, depending on how slow you are. We should have really a straight shot over to this yard, UPL. And we're carrying aviation fuel, so I think it's probably for the RAF base that is located here. I can't remember which one it is. I'm not that up on my RAF bases, unfortunately, but I know there is one around here. And is that either visual bug or is that the sea? I don't know. I think it is the sea. I don't know, or it's a massive lock. Either way, you do get these bug splatters every now and then on the AP locos, which you would get in real life. You could wipe them off with the wiper. Just look at this scenery, little town, racing through this little town. So cool, so cool. I might actually be able to get some running shots in this video. A few of the passenger services we do, I can't get running shots because the stations appear so quickly. But this one is, well, we've got 13 miles to go, and unless there's a cheeky red light that shows up, I'm pretty certain we'll be okay. And we're coming up to the maximum speed that we can sort of do on this line as a freight loco. Obviously passengers can do a bit quicker, but I think we are permitted to 60 mile an hour. Maximum permitted speed is 60, so we are actually coming up to that. But I love these sort of Scottish routes. I can't remember which one this is, and I'll probably pronounce it really badly, but yeah, I absolutely love these Scottish routes. They're so good. And half the time I just want to be outside the cab instead of inside the cab. Oh, that nice sound on the tracks, the clickety clack. We like that. The horn sounds really quiet inside the cab, but we know that outside it isn't. We've caught up that class 70. As we blast through here. I won't get some running shots until later on in the video. Yeah, we're not. I don't know if this is. I don't know what we'll have to do. Whether we're gonna have to do some shunting or what. But yeah, I'm looking at this thinking, wow, we are covering some ground already. So we'll see how long this one actually takes. Armstrong. This is an Armstrong Powerhouse. Scenario. You can get it on the Powerhouse application. If you download that, there's loads of scenarios on there that basically it's really good. It'll tell you what you need for the scenario, and if you don't have it, it will tell you you don't have it, and it gives you a list of things you need for the scenario, whether it be just trains, Alan Thompson Sim, or Armstrong Powerhouse themselves, and it's really good. And if you've got everything for the scenario, it will basically show up as a big green tick, and you can basically purchase that scenario. Like yellow, and play it. And I am playing this one because I have everything. They have actually updated this scenario to use the updated signal pack, but I haven't got the signal pack, so I haven't updated it. Single yellow, probably look at slowing down. We have got a lot of weight behind us, so I'm not really interested in stopping very quickly. If we get too close to it, I'd rather slow down now and give us enough time to slow down. Because that's the thing with these freight trains. You know, a passenger train, the brakes are really good. You can stop on a dime, pretty much. You know, I've missed lights and stations and had to slam on, or I'll flare. And I've managed to stop. With a freight loco, different story. One, this has got air brakes, so it has to actually pump the air sort of into the brakes. So it's oh yeah, it's a red. And so obviously if you haven't got the air reserve, or you know, it takes time for that air to be pumped in. And two, it's got a lot of weight behind it as well. I mean, even this is a bit quick, I think. Yeah, we're all right though. We can creep. This is probably why this scenario takes 50 minutes actually. We've probably got to wait here a long time. So, to speed the video up, I will join you when the light turns green and we can carry on. Okay, it's gone yellow, so we can carry on. Let's give it about 50%. RPM should come up. Shouldn't be too many RPMs and amps really for this thing. Once we get it moving, we can blast it up. Otherwise, you'll sort of overload the motors and yeah, it'll wheel slip probably. Ramp it up now, we're moving. You'll be able to see down here, you know, if that was over in the red and it was wheel slipping, you'd see it. But we're alright. The only problem is we've now got to regain that speed that we had, which is annoying. See, there is a 30 mile an hour coming up. Then again, it goes into a 65, so I might be alright. As this is a standard scenario, I'm not just going to downright fail it if I pass a red or go over the speed limit, so we can sort of make our own judgment there. Just looking at those stickers, those are really well modelled, but you wouldn't think that someone could model that in a game, would you? That's sort of like where it's been sort of ripped It's very cool. Very cool indeed. Past the caravan park. I'm not sure which leg of Scotland this is. I think it's the west coast of Scotland. Sort of Glasgow, and then up that west coast. Yeah, we got single yellow. Red's not for well, if it is a red, it's not for another while yet. We will lay off just in case. Really, I want to be able to see it so I can make a decision. I think it's around this bend. And so I'm not powering it just in case. Can't quite see it. Yeah, we are getting closer. To be ready to slam on if needs be. It's yellow, so we'll be all right. As you can see, it's very difficult to judge. Either I slow down enough there to warrant stopping, because I can't tell if it's red or yellow, or I just go ahead and hope that it's a yellow. Obviously this next one, I'm hoping that it's a bit more of a straight and I'll be able to see it. Beautiful. I'm not sure if this is the west coast sort of sea or if it's a lock. I'm not too sure about that one. Right, let's lay off. Is red, so we're going to have to start stopping. Nope, wrong way. No, it's just gone yellow. That's right. Right, where are we? 7 miles. Just really paranoid about these signals. You know, I want to be able to enjoy the scenery. At the same time, I don't want to flirt. I might actually start stopping for this one. It's yellow anyway. It's gone green. Sweet. Means whatever's ahead of us is actually going quicker than us, which is good. That's what we want. Wow, look at this. This map is very, very beautiful. Very nice. I think we do go over a bridge, like an iron bridge at some point. If I remember from the promo images. get rid of. There we go. No, not quite. Oh no. Am I going to be able to turn that off now? Oh no, that's off there, I think. Yeah, okay. Just wiping the bugs away. It's like that way slow, then it's off, then it's fast. It's very confusing, very confusing. We got green. Excellent, excellent. Right, we're moving on very well. 5 mile. Let's try and get a running shot. Quickly jump back in the cab. We have got another yellow. I don't think it's really going to pose a problem. We are going uphill though, so if we do have to stop, this is going to be interesting. So I'm hoping that we don't. But as you can see, our speed is, even though we're 100% throttle, our speed is like tanked because of the slope. So I mean, we'll be able to stop quicker. So this window wiper is annoying in the way, but being here, but it's round this bend. I'm gonna keep going. Good decision. Even if we go over it on ready, it won't fail the scenario. It only fails the scenario on career mode. On standard, which a lot of these scenarios are, we can go over them, flare. We can, you know, pass a red at danger, and it won't end the scenario. It just means that we will have to stop at some point. Not sure if that's the 170 that's been we've been chasing, or if it's a different one. Well, that one actually be going the other way. So, oh no, actually it came from our way before. So I don't know. But we are getting on. We are getting on with it. 3 mile. How far are we from this one? 7 miles, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. If these were green, I'll get some more running shots, but as they're yellow, I want to be sort of alert, ready to stop if I need to. It's not loading down there. I wish it would load the whole map, but at the same time I can see why they haven't. It's a distancing render issue. It's nothing to do with me, or it's literally just because this is an old game on an old engine. They are updating it though. They have got an experimental version of Train Sim Classic, and it's they're updating how stable it is. They're updating it to take more memory, which is very good. And I think they're also doing something with the lighting and the you know, the skybox and stuff. So that'll be interesting. I wish InterCity 2 would do that, make it more stable, and give it a boost in memory so that it would run a bit better. But it is what it is. I reckon somebody could. Somebody out there could, if they were given the game files to InterCity, like the engine files, they could definitely make it so that it, you know, keep all the graphics the same, but overhaul the engine so that it would run smoother and take more memory, and allow you to like literally load the whole map you know, textures, keep the textures the same, because there's nothing wrong with the textures in Obviously it's what makes it, gives it the charm that it has. But just make it so that you could run max reflections, you know, max distance, and it would just not lag out and crash. That would be the dream for that game, but whether or not it actually happens, I know that this game was the same, and they're sort of actively doing stuff to make it better. I'm really hoping that this is a yellow down here, because if it's red, we are not stopping. I think it's red. That's a bit annoying. Well, we will actively stop. I mean, we have got another signal to stop at down here. And as you can see, like I said, it hasn't failed the scenario like it would in some career scenarios. You just got to make sure that we stop at the next one. If it's red, it might not be. We are 1 mile away, so maybe it's slowing us down for that, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing there. Stop, we're stopping it there. It is red, so we will bring it to a stop. We're going downhill slightly, so we might need to just absolutely apply the brake. And that's why the railways do this, where it's like single yellow, red, double yellow, single yellow, red. It's so that you can, if you know, they have a buffer zone where it's like if you do pass a red at danger, like what I did, you're pretty much guaranteed there's nothing going to be in front of you. You just stop at the next one, and you probably get a bollocking. They'd probably say, why have you passed that red light? You should be paying more attention. But you're not going to cause an accident because, you know, I'd say probably 9 times out of 10 there's probably nothing in front of you because there's a bit of a buffer. Not always the case. There is sometimes cases where, you know, there is a loco directly in front of you. But in this instance, you know, the next signal, we can stop at the next signal and it will be red, and we'll have to wait here. So yeah, I will join you again when this has turned yellow. Okay, I've waited here for a bit. It says we were going to reach here about 13:33. It's now 13:34. Going to 35 and it hasn't changed, so I'm going to get going, I think. We'll do the it's been denied, but we will pass it anyway. Let's just save it just in case. But I'm gonna just head on. I was waiting there for quite a long time, and it wasn't changing, so I don't know if it's broken or if I had just had to wait longer, but I'm done waiting, so we're just gonna get into it. We are stopping here, so we will keep that up so I know where to stop. And it looks like there is a red light just before Hopefully the scenario fixes itself at this point. It might be because we passed that signal at red. It might have messed up the scenario. We'll just roll into here though. Make sure that we're sort of fully in here. And we'll see what it does next. Like I say, it says up here that here's some booking times, and we were supposed to reach here at 13:33. It's now 37, so I'm pretty sure that signal was broken. And we're supposed to be arriving at our next location at 13:45. So how far is that? 4 miles. Probably be a little bit behind. Oh, there's that 170 from earlier. Not sure if we were waiting for him. But there he goes. Maybe we were. Maybe I was just supposed to wait a little bit longer. That's okay though. Hopefully we can get going now. Hopefully. I'm hoping that it's not broken anymore. And it will actually allow us to go. But again, I will wait a selected number of time and see. I mean, we can't request a pass at danger either. Cool. So pretty much as soon as I stopped the recording, it turned yellow. So we can get going. This has been quite a hefty scenario, I must admit. It's been fun. But it's been a hefty scenario. These freight scenarios always are pretty hefty in time. You know, the time that you have to wait. I've said it before. It's because freight has not got the priority that a passenger service has. A passenger service will always take first priority on the tracks, and then freight second. It's because passengers have to get to where they're going by the book on time. You know, the service has a designated time to be there. Can't be waiting at signals. Can't be delays. When a freight doesn't matter. Freight doesn't matter if it turns up, you know, in the middle of the night, because as long as it makes it there in one piece, it doesn't really matter what time it turns up. So yeah, these freight always take a bit longer because we'll have to wait. I've had a few freight missions where it's literally just green lights all the way, and you literally just put it to max speed, and you've got nothing to do. Those are the boring scenarios, I find. You just sit back and sort of watch the scenery go by. Sort of not that fun, those ones. But 4 mile, not far. And we should pick up some decent speed. I think we were just sort of waiting for passenger services to move on and get to where they're going. This tunnel's quite cool. Let's watch it as we go through. Quite a long tunnel actually, this one. Could actually get the lights on for this. There are longer tunnels in train sim, but that one's quite cool. And we are stopping at this next one. So now that will be the end of the scenario. I'm not sure how long it will have been in the video. I do try and aim for about half an hour, 30 minutes, thereabouts. Anything less than that is a bonus. But I have skipped a lot of time that you wouldn't have seen. Oh, we're coming up to this bridge, this iron bridge, steel girders or whatever it is. This is gonna be cool. I might get a running shot as we go over it. Let's get a bit closer and then I'll do the running shots. But yeah, I skip a lot of the time in the video. It's mainly waiting for signals. You don't want to watch that. If it was a live stream, obviously I wouldn't be able to, but... Oh, we're not going over that bridge. Because it's over there. It's on those lines. I thought we were. Maybe not. I swear in the promo footage that I saw, or the promo, you know, little pictures that you get, I swear that we were going over a bridge. Just have to wait and see if it's when we come out of this tunnel. That doesn't look like it. Oh, no, we are. Excellent. We'll get some running shots now then. Shots there. This is so cool. The bridge is so massive. I'm about to jump back into the cab because we're coming up to a yellow, so I didn't want to miss it. But this is so cool. It's so massive compared to the Loco. I'm gonna have to start slowing down. Actually going to stop on the bridge. This is so cool. This is worth the wait, to be fair. Try and get a picture of it out. I'm not sure if you were supposed to actually stop on the bridge or not. I don't actually know, but we have got reds, so we will stop. Okay, so it didn't actually tell us that we could, but I've just approved us moving past this at danger. I had a look on the overall map and I couldn't see that we were waiting for anything, so yeah, I don't know what that was. We're just gonna move on. Very cool though, very cool bridge. Yeah, that was very, very cool going through that. Even this bit's really cool. That's something I've not really done in Train Sim. Approved, so we're just going to go ahead and go through it. And we are stopping here, so I better power down. Get ready to stop. Sorry if this episode has been a little bit, you know, cut heavy, where it's been like stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. But it's been like that for me in game. It's been like, you know, stop, start, having to wait for signals, and I don't want you guys waiting all that time. Yes, you could skip the video, I suppose, but it's easier if I just edit that bit out. And we'll get this up so we know where to stop, because sometimes you can stop prematurely and it doesn't actually give it a tick. And I'll try and stop it just before this signal. It's looking good so far. We might actually get it all in if I'm smart about it. And that is us. We are in. So that was the scenario. 6D71 Linkswood to Mossend down, and we took out this very nice AP 37427 in EWS. Another driver will take it to Mossend. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.